Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Welcome to the Void. It is Monday. What's the date today? I should probably start doing this. It's 20th of October. How's your October treating you today? Why does the lighting look really weird today? Why am I so pink? Is that what color I always am? Or is it just because, I don't know. I've been staring at it for too long for the last couple of days is probably what it is. How are we all doing? I'm trying to stay warm. It's cold today. It's been cold in general for a few days. And I've been fiddling with OBS today. I'm a bit perturbed. I'm a bit question marky. This won't make any sense to anyone here who isn't a streamer and isn't doing the dual format thing where you can watch in vertical. I'm using 8 video. I've set it to 8 video tracks, and yet it is only giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is very bizarre. Where are all my 720 options? I don't understand. I set it to 6 last time, and that I thought was what was limiting it, and now I've set it to 8, and I still don't have 720. I've only got 1080p, 1440, and fucking 360. I'm so sorry for anyone who needs it to be like 720p. What a fucking ball ache. Welcome in, Void Android. Thank you for being here. What a stupid thing it's doing. I'm definitely gonna have to send them the send the logs to Twitch after the stream and be like, what the fuck is going on? Why is it only sending out 5 tracks when I've told it to send out 8? And it's using up 95% of my GPU. As far as I can tell, though, the stream is still pretty, like, high quality, so that's very nice. Anyway, I'll stop whinging about streamer-based stuff. This is my anime filter, if you understand what I mean. Oh! Holy shit! It's a boy! Winterheart coming in with a raid. How you doing, Winterheart? Thank you so much for being here.
Holy shit, it's Winter_Heart raiding the Void. How was Soulframe? Lena waving.
Soulframe? Oh, that rings a bell. That rings a bell. Which one's that one? You're always playing such interesting games that I never play. Soulframe. I saw this! Was I watching Jack play this the other day? Hang on. Let me bring up some... No! This is the other thing that I thought Jack was playing, and then it was something else. This looks rad. Why is my chat hidden on my PC? Let me bring it up so I can... No. No. I don't need to see my bot. I need to see the chat. There it is. Is that a dingus blurred out there? It me. That is who I am. How are you doing today, Winterheart? Thank you so much for bringing your raid along. Welcome into the raiders. If you don't know who I am, I'm Normalina. I'm a variety streamer from the UK, if you can't tell from my stupid accent. My pronouns are she, they, and we are playing Hell Is Us today. However, this is the beginning of the stream, and so we are not playing a game, because this is the time that I use to whinge about my day, primarily. So... Soulframe is the new IP from the Warframe devs. It's slower-paced European-style folklore sci-fi. Well, I'm not interested in Warframe, but I do like European-style folklore. Sci-fi is where my brain starts to fall off, but there's a fucking big... Look at... Hang on. Look at the picture I found. It's very important. It's super important. There it is. This fella. This is important. I want to know more about that guy. This looks kind of cool. Like, atmospherically. Yeah, this looks rad. I might have to go and take a look at this. What's your what's the word? Your preview review so far on this one? Would you say it's worth a punt? Even if you're not normally into... Warframe. That's a lady wolf. All right, I take it back. She wolf. She still looks cool. Oh, there's a ruddy great bear in one of these as well. Oh my god. I'm gonna go and download it. It's free. I'm literally going to the store now. Because I can do that now. I can download stuff while I'm streaming. It's lovely. I downloaded The Legend of Kimori because they put out a demo. They're in early access at the moment and I've been dying to play it. But I don't pay for early access. I don't like early. What do you mean not found? It's not a Steam game? Boo. It's a real game. All right, I'll go and get it then. We met the bear today, isn't it? His name is Bromius. Isn't that... There's another game that I had my eye on. Hang on. Fuck. What was it called? There was this game that's based on the Crusades, but you play as a bear, and I want to say that was his name. I can't remember what it was, and it's like a actual retelling of the real story of this dude from the Crusades. Fuck. It's not gonna find it if I just put in Crusades bear, is it? No. Ah. I'm gonna put it into my search engine. But oh, Bogdan's Cross. Ah, it was some of the way there. Okay, it began with a B. I'll show you that in a second. Bogdan is his name. The lead dev would call it a pre-alpha. It was closed until a few months ago. It's quite polished for what it is. Beautiful game. Can I run it? Is it Unreal 5? Link your Twitch account to start earning rewards. Okay. I'll do that. How do I do that? Log in. No, I don't. Sign up. I don't want to put in my real email. I want to just use my account. I'll do it later. I'll put it on the second. I'll put it on my other monitor. I'll go back to it later. Soulframe Founders coming soon. Okay, this does look cool. Shit. You're about to get me into a game. I don't think I can run this. I'm going to go and look up a trailer for it. I don't think I can run this. I especially can't run it while I'm streaming. Because, like, currently, right now, this very second, what am I at? My GPU is at 90%. And it's not really doing anything. It's just putting out a lot of video to other places, and that's all it's doing. So I can't play PC games if I'm going to be doing dual format. That's just not going to be possible anymore unless I play, like, I don't know, Pokemon on the GBA. I saw a little red GPU appear under your portrait for a second. Hopefully nothing is on fire. Not yet. It's when it's permanently displayed. Which I haven't put it on the portrait view yet for anyone who is using the mobile version of Twitch and you're in vertical mode. I don't have that on that screen yet because I keep forgetting to put it there. Should I do that now? It's not going to show up, so I won't know where to place it. I'll think of it. I'll max out my GPU while I do some tests tomorrow, and then I'll put it in the right place then. Today on Anomalina punishes her GPU for simply switching it on. It's literally all I'm doing now. I'm like, it's so funny, isn't it? Finally, I unlock the internet possibilities. I'm like, I'm not held down by anything anymore. And then I'm like, right, 1440 streams. Oh, fucking mobile view as well? Yeah, let's go. And the GPU's like, no. I can't do this. I'm a second-hand GPU that's actually getting old. You can't keep doing this to me just because you've gotten away from a 980M. And I'm like, want to bet? I don't need to play PC games. I've got a console. I've got two. I'm fine. At least make your computer wear a collar if you're going to treat it this way. Don't tempt me to do a dumb meme that you'll never see because the camera doesn't look at the PC. Hang on. How close can I get the camera to looking at the PC? I know I can look at my monitor. Should we move it? Hang on. Let me turn AI tracking off so it's faster. Go. Wrong way. Other way. That's my kitchen. Don't look at my coat. That's my PC. You want me to put a collar on this motherfucker? Yeah, you get to see all the secrets now. This is what my OBS looks like. It's a fucking nightmare. There's the vertical view. You can see it. Anyway, let's put the camera back where it's meant to go. There we go. Hello, Isaac. Nice to see you again. Please don't justify the expense of a collar that says precious. I do it. And especially as like, you know, as a heads up, you know, I am saving up for the big boy PC. So if you want to help, if anyone wants to help towards £3,000 fucking PC, I was literally looking at the parts again today because I'm a psychopath. And I was like, yeah, actually, that is the PC that I want. I've decided not to go for the 5090. It's just such a superfluous thing. I'm like, £2,000 for a fucking video card? No, fuck off. I'll be back. I need a snack. Good. Go get snackies. I'm going to have my cup of tea. Big boy internet requires big boy PC. That's basically what it is. Like, I've only just gotten this one. I do intend to keep this one, though. Like, I'm not ungrateful. I'm literally just like, I like pushing my things to their limits. And I'm going to be keeping this one as a second PC to do the streaming for me. And then the big PC will do all the gaming shit. So we can play some Monster Hunter in a couple of years on the channel. That'll be really nice. Because that's how long it's going to fucking take. We've currently got 120 in the savings, I think, for the stream upgrades saving pool. Because I always put something aside, like even if it's like a couple of quid, and then obviously whatever I make on Twitch and YouTube. Not that I make anything on YouTube, so disregard that. It is all like, it does all come back in here eventually. It very rarely goes to anything else, although I am unemployed. Reminder, I'm unemployed, so if you want to help me buy cat food every now and then, that would be really great. I have Ko-fi links, kofi.com/Normalina, as I already posted in chat. So don't forget. I wonder what the occasion is that has led to some neighbors setting off fireworks. Yeah, it's a bit early, innit? Yeah, it's nowhere near. It's not Halloween. It's not fireworks night. It's not Christmas. Fuck off with your goddamn fireworks. There's probably someone got married or something. That's usually what it is, isn't it? Getting married or an 18th birthday or something. Anyway, I was meant to be looking at a trailer of this game. No, don't play it yet. I'm not ready. Let's go and have a look at this game. That looks kind of rad. I always like what Winterheart is telling me to play. So I'm like, I love everything they play, except I never want to play the games that they play because they're really hard. Have you got audio? You do. Okay. All right. Okay. I can do that. Oh, let's change my subtitles again. This is beautiful. My PC can't run this. Oh, fuck. Legs. Jesus, this is gorgeous. Okay. Aww. Reserve your envoy name. Okay. So you're playing envoys. Oh, is that a platypus?
A rabbit. Rabbit. To where would we go?
Well, this is charming. This is delightful. I like this. That's insane. I'm so sorry. This is what I watch on YouTube. I watch trash. It's a full-blown conspiracy. Yeah, I know, Brennan, I know. Yeah, that looked kind of cool, actually. You guys continue to impress. So I'm guessing, like, if it's anything like Warframe, then obviously the character is maybe a preset. I don't know, and you choose between them. And then they'll unlock more as the game progresses, maybe. Or maybe they're doing something entirely different. The game that I was thinking of is called Bogdan's Cross. And I've had my eye on it for a little while. It helps if I can spell. Is that the one? From the Latin America? Yeah. This is the one. Hang on. So I saw that bear's name and I was like, wait, do they have the same name? And they don't. But this is based on a true story of the Crusades. Or at least historical accuracy of the Crusades. But you happen to be a bear.
Always be ready. Danger is often impatient.
And I think this looks rad as shit as well.
You hit or you bleed.
For completely different reasons, obviously. Bogdan's had a rough life.
They will question if you are worthy, but that is irrelevant. No one is. We are not chosen.
I just really love the art in this one.
We are chosen because purpose demands of us.
And I am a sucker for, you know, anthropomorphic creatures as well. Why the fuck is this still here? Go away. I killed him. Okay. Yeah, anyway, video games. We like those here. Let's go back over here for a bit. Because it is my regular whinging time. What time is it, actually? Oh, it is 8 o'clock. We should probably be playing something. I want to catch you all up on my whingings for the time being, however. So, for anyone who cares... I put my big girl trousers on today. And when I say that, I mean I stayed in my pajamas, but I sent an email. So I, have noticed that the weather is getting colder, the days are getting darker, and, things in my life aren't really getting any better. So there isn't an awful lot there isn't a lot that I can do about that, like, initially. However, I decided that was enough push for me to say, no, I really do need to go and get this energy funding grant thing sorted. Why is my camera not putting me in the middle? Do your job. Stop. I'm here. Who are you looking at? Are you looking at Bulbasaur? Stop it. He's looking at something. Hang on. I'm going to I'm going to scooch over to my face cam and mask. No, it's still in the middle. I'll even put up the grid. You might see a grid. Yeah, I'm still in the middle. What the fuck? Isaac! He's found the ghost, yeah. Bulbasaur cam, alright. No! I haven't got enough money for that. If you want a new camera to follow Haru and Bulbasaur around the room, you know where to go. Ko-fi.com/Anomalina. That's where you have to go to source that kind of thing. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so I finally sent an email to the owner of the flat upstairs, because there is no tenant in it currently, because I need her permission alongside my two other neighbors' permissions to get insulation done, because we all own different sections of a building, or more specifically, they own them and I don't. So I can't make changes without their permission. And I sent out an email today to get one of them sorted. I've already had verbal permission from one, so I literally just need to get him to sign something. And then the other one is I need to leave my house to go and ask permission from the person right through this wall behind behind the camera. That's it. And I'm sure they'll say yes. But I still didn't do that. But I did do the other thing. But the crazy thing about it is that I sent that email out, and then I had a phone call a little bit after that from the energy company chasing me up. And I explained, everything that's been going on, how I got really ill at the beginning of the year. I lost my job. I'm still struggling to get back on my feet, that kind of thing. They were really understanding. They said, totally get it. They said, what about the permission from your landlady? And I was like, what the fuck? I thought you already had that. It turns out that was never sent back to them. So they wouldn't have been able to start anything even if I had got permission from my neighbors anyway. So that's not great. So they've sent me the documents now. So I need to now send that to my estate agent and be like, you all need to fucking sign this. Otherwise nothing can happen. And we're trying to get it done because apparently if I don't get it done now, it won't be done until next year, basically. And they want to make sure it's done before winter hits. At the very least to get the insulation done if we can't put the heaters in. But it should be relatively quick, apparently. So yeah, now I've got a bee up my backside to get that shit sorted because it is already getting cold in here. I'm not gonna lie. Hang on. It's not the worst. It's like 19 degrees C at the moment, which is, that's comfortable temperature. But once it starts dipping below that, that's when your body actually starts to suffer. I didn't know this until the beginning of the year that your body is not meant to dip below preferably 32 on the inside, internally. Not on the outside, 32 kind of sucks, but on the inside, 32 is about where it's meant to be. It's not meant to dip below that. And around 18 in your household is when it will start to do that. Which is why they always tell you to try and keep your home at 18 if you can, or somewhere thereabouts if it's too costly to do so all the time. And I can't do that in here. As soon as it starts dipping below 17, it actually just goes straight to 10. It just gets very cold. Exceptionally cold. And I do want to get it sorted. So yeah, I'm gonna put on my brave pants tomorrow, I think. And I'm gonna go and knock on my neighbor's door and be like, hey, this is the sitch. Help. And I'm going to send this email to my estate agent and say this needs to be done ASAP because otherwise I'll have to reapply, which isn't true, but I want to make sure it gets done because if it was sent to them before and it wasn't done, I want to make sure it's done this time. And I'm going to make it so that they send the document back to me, not to them. Because this lady says she's going to help me. She's actually, she was really nice, the lady I spoke to. A lady called Kate. She said what she's going to do is she's going to check on her end if there's any additional support they can send because of the situation with how the house is split up. If we can get the right permissions, we might even be able to put solar panels in, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's my update for today. The only things I've done other than that is I made it so that my calls to action go up above here and cover up the music player. I think I got it wrong on the start screen though, because it's still showing the QR code. I'm like, shit, this isn't the right place. So I'm going to have to think of a new place to put that. But that's a problem for tomorrow. So why don't I get you caught up on what we're actually going to be doing today? So we're playing some more. This is driving me up the wall. Can you see that he's not putting me in the middle? That he's like, what's wrong with you? Is it because you're not in the middle? It's like there. He is. He's trying to keep these fuckers in frame. Like, don't get me wrong, they're important. That's why they're there. No, it's still pushing me to the side. I might have to recalibrate him. I might have to do something. Again, that's another thing. Ugh. Yet another thing to add to the to-do list. Right, I did that one. Isaac Hyperlink. What was that notification for? I've got notes. It says Isaac hyperlink. What was it doing wrong? What hyperlink was it fucking up? I don't remember. Right, I've done that one as well. Okay. So what was I putting? Center camera reminder. There we go. Right, so what we're actually doing, we're playing Hell is Us. I had to remember what it was called then. We're playing more Hell is Us. So last time we were sent to Talju, which is in the middle of forceful occupation. Their whole town has been razed to the ground. They were a primarily Palamist-leaning town that still took part in traditions that had been formerly banned. Outlawed by their previous dictator, but they were still taking part in all of those, and they still had a very happy living with Sabinians in the same place. However, when the war took over, everything went to shit, and we are currently walking around Talju to go and find the remaining survivors. I think we have one more left. There we go. My calls to action. I know they're in a different place on... They're there on desktop. I've moved them, but they're there on vertical, and they're working and in the right place. I did a thing today. I successfully made it work. So yeah, we like I said, we are. Where's my controller? We are trying to find the last survivor. Maybe figure out what's in the safe, because there's a safe. Seriously, this camera's going to drive me out the fucking wall. Oh, hang on. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Can I move you like this? There we go. Stay there. What's wrong with you? There we go. It's going to move again anyway. See, now it's going the other way. It's just trying to keep Pusheen in the shot. This is why I need to have the two lights, so I can keep everything in the dark at the back. Anyway, yeah, we've got a safe I want to try and crack in the town. Hang on, I'm gonna uncable my headphones for a second, because my cable is all higgledy-piggledy and it's annoying me, and I can't get it untangled for some reason. You wait, I'm not gonna be able to plug it back in now. God damn you. Which way round do you go, you bitch? Is it that way? I swear these never go in. Welcome in, Mary. Lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. All right, I am just turning my Xbox on so we can get started on more Hell is Us. So we were given the keys to an outyard, I think, something like that. And we were just heading around there. I think I was stopping off at a couple of locations because I was like, this house should probably have some stuff. And then it just had more clues. And I was like, shit. How are you doing today, Mary? I hope your Monday, the start of the week, oh my god, it's the start of the week, is treating you as well as it can. Right. I believe everything is up and running. So let's head over here. Ah, you're not... No, hide. What the hell? Mary! Oh my goodness. I don't know if Isaac calls those out. I can't remember. It doesn't sound like it. We're safe. Mary, thank you so much. Stop being nice to me. Exactly. Congratulations to Old Willow Scrub, Oggy's Gaming Gang, Kind-Hearted Gangster, Zil Endura, and Winterheart. You have all been gifted a subscription by Maripel, so pay your respects in chat if you're ever able to. Obviously, if you're a lurker, don't. Please sit back in the background. But be thankful. That's a very kind thing for you to do, Mary. I very much appreciate it. All of that, like I said earlier, will go towards the fucking $3,000 PC gaming fund. I am in the middle of making little display alert stuff. I've only got one set up for coffee, and that's Ko-fi, not coffee, for Ko-fi, and that's purely because it was already set up. So I am going to be, hopefully, if I have time tomorrow, although I do need to make some clips tomorrow because I'm behind. If I have time tomorrow or maybe Wednesday, I will try and get some set up so that we'll have different things displayed whenever people either sub, gift sub, you know, that kind of thing. I'm fine-ish, just sleepy as fuck because it's a slow day at work. Boo. Well, put me up on the tablet over in the side. Put me on the speakers. Let everyone know about me and see if that can drum up some support from your customers. I don't know what it is that you do for work. To be fair, you might not have, it might not be that kind of job, but maybe it'll cheer people up. I'm sorry it's a slow day, because I equally despise those. If you ever need someone to chop your firewood, Mary, I'm here for you. Oh, right. Let's head into Talju. So, fair warning. I know this is the theme of the whole game, it is about war zones. It is based on like what real war zones are like. So it is dark in tone, and it's been especially dark here because people got burned to death here. They were napalmed to death in some cases. In others, flamethrowers were used, and there is lots of depictions of dead people, including children. So that is going to be your content warning, if that's going to be something that is too distasteful for you. We have cleared out most of the town of what I call the fellas, but like I said, we've got a couple of other locations to get to, and I don't remember where the fuck we is. We're near the APC, so this is right at the beginning of the game. I think we came through here, didn't we? And then I was complaining because I can hear a time loop guardian, but there isn't one here. Which implies he's in here somewhere, but he's not because I've been... There he is! Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me! You asshole! I can't believe that! You can't be doing shit like that to me! Oh! Stream marker. I'm gonna fucking clip that later. I could do so. I could also do it shirtless for a nominal fee. I think that's a fair thing to offer. Right, we got rid of the time loop guardian, which means we're closer to taking down the time loop. We have found the time loop, but it's been, you know, a weekend, so I don't remember exactly where it is. So when it's slow, it's slow. If my clients don't give me stuff to do, I have to watch streams or do something. Ugh. Do something. Gross. I would never. I can't believe that one little bitch was hiding in the corner like that. Absolutely waiting to scare the shit out of me. See, this is the thing with this game, is it's like, it's disturbing. And a lot of the subject matter is like upsetting in some way. But it's not like scary. It feels like it should be because of like how like uncomfortable the fellas are. But primarily it's not. And then it does shit like that and it makes me jump every fucking time. Right. I remember where I was going. We were headed round here because we're trying to get inside here because, as you can probably hear, there's a time loop guardian in here as well, but it's been locked off from us. We were also on the lookout for a clock because apparently it might tell us the codes to the safe, but I don't remember seeing one. And the only place I could think of one being at would be at a church. And I don't think there's a clock here. I don't recall seeing one. There might be one at the school. Or maybe if there's like a town plaza or something. But everything is so fire ravaged that it's really hard to tell. Hey, Sarah, welcome in. Thank you for being here. What have I missed? That's so nice of you, but I'm in Brazil and it's spring, so it's getting hot. I mean, all the more reason to be shirtless. If only we had a name for empty humanoids like hollows or something. They are literally called the Hollow Walkers, but I like calling them the fellas because it's way funnier. So please don't ruin that for me. If I paid them to put my face in the game, then it would be scary. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That is how they would make things worse for me. Right, I think this is the one. Yeah. Alright, we get an access computer. This game reminds me of that time the Amazon rainforest was burning and the whole country looked like this and it rained ash and stuff. Yeah, this is basically what it does look like if there's been a forest fire as well. I don't know if you saw the fires from last year in America, but a lot of places looked a lot like this. And it is very common in places that suffer wildfires. Just Remy and the boys, you know? Exactly! Right, this one opens the gate. Good, it lets more guys out. Love those. Oh, you've got a dude with you. Oh, that's nice. You got a Haze. Oh, there's two of you. That's greedy. Oh, I'm about to get my shit pushed in. Okay. Like, it's been a few days, okay? I've been in some forest fires. It's not great. No, it's real sucky. Thankfully, we haven't been in like a proper forest fire, but there has been like local instances of small fires breaking out, but they've been, you know, relatively held under control, and you can see the beginnings of it quite quickly. That guy looked disappointed. I looked disappointed. All right, this is our guy. What? Hang on. I haven't... What level's my weapons at the moment? 14 and 15. Does that mean that, like... So they've both got... You've got 5 levels to go. You've got 6 until they're max. Pine Forest in East Texas are tinderboxes. They are the worst. Texas is so dry, it's so easy for it to go up in flames, and then it's just hot as hell as well, so it just does. Alright, I am going to put up the shield, I think? If they give me a minute. Still think I'm gonna die, however. Oh, just managed to claw a little bit of health back. That's good. Oh, there's 2 level 3s here? Oh my god. Okay, they weren't fucking about. I had enough trouble with just the one in the previous location. Come on! Chill! Oh, yes. Just ruin his day. Thank you. That sound is the sound of a time loop breaking down, which means we can go and close it. Oh, feels good. I hope there's no gender reveal stuff near them. That's true. We haven't had meaningful rain in so long that we've been selling off cattle for weeks because there's nothing to eat. Oh gosh. Wasn't in Texas a couple that... Hang on. Wasn't it in Texas that a couple that burned a forest because of some gender reveal thing? Yeah, that sounds like a thing that would happen in America specifically. I imagine just doing that. Oh, this is... That's deeply unpleasant. Ugh. Okay. The fucking... The people that walked through here and did all this shit, they can fuck off. Right. What else is in the location? I want to get in the pharmacy. But it looks like we're blocked. So I guess I need the ON thing to move, which means I need to go back and tell them that they're free to use it now. I'm glad there's no smell-o-vision for this game. Oh, could you imagine? Blech. Alright, got a first aid kit. Where was Phandalin Trust? Hang on. We've been through here, I think. This looks familiar. I'm still looking for that clock. Yeah, we've definitely been through here because the whole place is completely fucking vacated. We'll need to go to the time loop at some point when I remember where it is. So we can go and close it. Nope, this isn't the way. Imagine how, I don't know, League of Legends smells. I don't need to imagine it. We know how it smells. It smells bad. Have you been to a gaming convention? That's the smell of League of Legends. Alright, where was I? We were here, right? And we need to go, yes, here. Oh, hey, Lucan's here.
I'm so happy to be with my dad again.
You're welcome, Lucan.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yes. My dad told me we were leaving soon. I just hope Sam will find us before we
Oh,
go.
yeah, we still need to find a dog as well. Oh, we can get Lucan's thoughts. This is actually probably going to be kind of unique because Isaac, I swear to God, because we haven't spoken to any children about what's going on in Hadia yet. Not really. Like, we've spoken to Rebecca, but she was more concerned about her uncle.
We left Tris to come here. My mom died of cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think my dad was too sad to stay in our home, so we came here.
That makes sense.
I didn't like it here. The kids at school were mean to me, and Sam was my only friend.
I get that. Related, sort of, but why is full body deodorant suddenly being hawked everywhere I look? Are people extra stinky this year? It could be that, like, a lot of people played that, what is it, the card game trading card game simulator thing, and they realize, oh shit, is that me? Because, like, one of the major things is, like, you get bad reviews or people won't come into your store because it smells bad because of all the stinky people going in there if you don't clean it up. I think it's perfectly valid. I've been into a gaming shop and you need that shit in there. So maybe it's just, like, a more, I don't know, huge awareness of, like, oh no, I'm the stinky person.
I don't want to live here anymore. I want my dad, Sam, and me to leave Hadia and never come back.
They should be scared of it. There's no excuse.
My dad wants us to win the war. I don't care anymore. I just want to go to camp with the nice soldiers.
With the ON. Yeah. Okay. Win the war is interesting because what would he mean by that? What, like the Palamists all die or the Sabinians all die? What's your vision, my guy, of the war ending?
My dad told me about the soldiers who
Winning,
wear the blue
sorry.
helmets. We're going to their camp, which has doctors and a lot of food.
It has some of those things.
Dad also told me that they have lots of kids' toys. I hope we leave soon.
They might do.
The lessons at school talk about the Sabs. The teacher said they were evil and dangerous.
Ugh.
My dad said the same thing. They're right. Look at what they did.
And this is the fucking problem. Because you teach kids stupid shit like this and then they still believe it as an adult. They're not evil. They're doing exactly the same shit that your own people are doing, just to you. That's the only difference. You're all as bad as each other.
We're the good guys. It's like in my comic book, The Sons of Palom. That's the codename for Hadia's highly trained special mission force.
It's not really a code name, is it? The Sons of Palom? When the fucking religion is called Palomism? You are a Palomist? It's not a code name.
They defend Hadian freedom against the Serpent Brotherhood.
Okay.
A ruthless terrorist organization determined to rule Hadia by force.
And they wonder why Hadia's got so many problems.
Serpent Fang, their leader, always wants to take over Hadia by force, but the Sons of Palom always fight back and win.
I kind of love this though, because like Hadia is like completely closed off basically from the rest of the world. Like nobody goes in, nobody comes out, that kind of thing. And it's interesting that even without that outside influence of culture, they also have comic books that are about heroes and villains, and they like are basically just using it as propaganda, which is exactly what we used hero comics for in the past. Like a lot of Captain America was, you know, American propagandism. So it's kind of cool that they're using that here as well.
They use super cool weapons to harness the power of Setharis. You should really read it.
I actually want to. If they put one of these comics in the book, I'll sit here and read it. I would love to have a look at that.
When the soldiers left, I went to the playground. My dad always told me to go there if I ever got lost.
That's probably a good idea, actually.
I was waiting on the swing. But then Sam suddenly ran off. He does that sometimes when he smells something weird. It's usually food. But I heard something.
It's probably one of the fellas.
You know, that noise they make? I got off the swing to see what was making the weird noises. I could see something in the smoke. I thought it was my dad, so I called out to him, but then it screamed. It came out of the smoke, and I ran away, and it came after me. It tried to grab me, but then Sam attacked it. I've never seen Sam so angry before. He bit the monster on the arm and wouldn't let go.
Interesting, so he was able to do that.
I ran away to school, and that was the last time I saw Sam. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Somebody give this boy a wet towel. He is a bit filthy, isn't he? So I think maybe Sam died. Because the only thing that can hurt the fellas is the weapons that we have. Like, and even it's interesting that he was able to bite it though, because when we shot it, the bullets went straight through. Do any of these belong to you?
What's that?
I don't know.
What's that?
No. Okay. Is there anyone new here? Oh, hey.
Thanks for helping me. They found me not too long after I lit the flare.
Are you going to be okay?
I'm a little heartbroken to be leaving the shop behind, but there's nothing left for me here.
What about Sam? Motherfucker!
Thanks for help.
Fine. You were the one that was suffering extreme trauma. You were the old lady.
So glad there are other survivors. We have a much better chance if we stick together. Thanks again for the flare.
You're welcome.
Sethrus grant us mercy.
Okay.
Sethrus grant us.
Yeah, no. I know.
You've given me a new lease on. I can step up and help. Contribute.
Oh.
I can help rebuild once all this is over. It's what my wife would have wanted for me.
Oh, yeah. You were the guy that was in the barn, weren't you?
You've given me a new lease on life. Thank you. I can step.
I get it. Okay. There's still someone out there, though, because we've got one flare left.
How can I bring a child into a place like this? I can't.
Yeah, we spoke to them last week. Okay. I just wanted to double check if there was anything new.
I am doing all I
I can here. This poor boy isn't. We're trying to organize an evac. The problem is we have no idea.
Okay. Let's talk to this guy.
Thank you for clearing the demons. Now we can get out of here.
Maybe the limbic material is related to bones? I don't know. Teeth? Yeah, maybe. Something related.
Now, tell me what you know about this symbol.
This symbol represents the matron saint of Southern Argola. You may have noticed that some vehicles...
We get to go to Argola!
They belong to the Deimos division. They worship her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the force that was stationed here.
She was initially the subject of my thesis, but I kept hitting dead ends. It was as if someone had erased her from history. She has another name.
The Blood Queen.
Blood Queen.
Mm-hmm. Arugula? No!
Who is the Blood Queen?
The Blood Queen has always been a symbol of resistance against Sabinian oppression. Several statues bearing her screaming face were erected all over Southern Argola.
Wasn't that... Hang on. Let me get my notes. I know I wrote down a couple of queens' names. Queen Harva? Maybe?
If I were you, I would go to Maristan.
Okay.
The statue is carved directly into the cliffside next to the village. You can go inside her head. It's hollowed out.
Lovely. She sounds nice. Blood Queen. Sounds safe. Sane. Yeah, she's just completely normal. What was it in the Resident Evil movie? Was it the Red Queen? The Red Queen, I think it was called, wasn't it?
Strange symbols are etched on the stone walls inside. I never figured out how to translate them. Perhaps you will have better luck uncovering the secrets of this enigmatic monarch.
I wasn't done! I had other questions! Motherfucker! I had another person to save! I know, he had one more flare! Good deed accomplished. Apparently I still did a good thing. I bet... No, they won't be in here either. What do you mean I need keys for this? Oh, you fucking bastards. No, it's not going to be any of these, is it? No. Shit. I knew I shouldn't have spoken to him. I want to go in the pharmacy. You bastards. Ugh. Okay. What could I have fucking missed? I thought I'd been everywhere. Like, there's not going to be anyone now, is there? It's going to be like, you fucked up. Hang on. Because you said I still done my good deed. Oh. Oh, no. It's one that's going to stay incomplete. Hope defeated. Shit. I'm not going back. Return to Gildas Brom to collect a what? Do you know what? I've forgotten to do that. I haven't got that one either. There's a few I'm going to be missing on this playthrough anyway. Time for New Game Plus, I guess. Once that exists. Is that not a thing? Boo. Absolutely boo. You motherfuckers. Alright, so we've got some codes for some doors. But I need to find them all first. Motherfuckers. Alright, anyway. Let's go to Maristan. Because I don't even know where I would look. Like, there was one... No, we went up that, didn't we? There was the ladder. That's where she was. Yeah, that's where the safe is. But I never did see a town clock to get the code for it, if that's actually what it's for. So much running around and not really looking up to see a clock. You know, there's town hall. If this is like the town center, where's the fucking clock? Oh, motherfucker. There's something in there. I'm missing goodies because of you. See, I'm gonna, like, be double checking everything before I fucking leave now. Even though there's not gonna be anything here now. I don't think I want to be, want a screaming queen face as my town standard. I don't know. It depends what it represents to you, right? I'm trying to think where else I could possibly go that would have had an extra person in it that I missed. And I can't think of a single place. Like, the whole place is deserted. Oh my god, we need to go and close the time loop. We need to find the time loop. That's important. This is our matron saint. Oh, what did she do? Blood. she did a lot of stuff, okay? Just don't ask about it. All right? Can we agree on that? There it is. It's over there. This is where the kid was. Shit, how do I get over there again? Is it through here? Oh, thank God. There it is. I'm not sure I want to know what happened here. Oh, just some regular senseless killing. Just some regular... Just some normal shit going on there. Right, what have we got? A row signature. Good, we got a few of them. I felt that going into every time loop. Absolute dread. I don't know, I was excited for the one with Finello. I was like, yeah, fucking get his ass. But other than that, yeah, they've all been pretty terrible. So just put in... Oh, yeah, like literally just shooting and lining them up into a fucking pre-made grave. Fucking cowards. Have I been here? Yeah, I've been here. Because that's there as well. I've missed something. I know I have. Is there anything else here now the time loop is gone? Nope. Nothing. Yeah, they all suck. Everybody sucks in this game. Like, there is no siding with either side. You're just like, man, some innocent people really did get killed today. And that's kind of the whole game, you know? You just kind of have to accept it. I'm really puzzled as to where I missed somebody. I guess we'll go to Maristan. There's probably a gate somewhere I fucked up with. I'm really annoyed, as you can tell, because I'm looking around a town that's completely devoid of anything in it. Having completed it. So yeah, the last person, whoever they were, was probably cleared out as well. You get the poor Palamis vibe at the beginning, but it very quickly fades. Yeah, you start losing track of who said who was bad. Because you're just like, yeah, you sure are. Wasn't there someone in here originally? Or was it just an item? And I just forgot to give them something, maybe? I could have sworn... Wait. Oh my fucking god. No! Trade?
I appreciate the thought, but I don't think there's anyone left to see that flare.
Oh.
Screwed. I saw the last truck leave. I guess I'm on my own here.
Charlotte, I'm so sorry. Oh no! That's the first time they've said failed.
I'm screwed.
Oh. Oh, that's gonna haunt me for the rest of the game now. I'm gonna be taking that to my fucking grave with me. Hope removed. I hate that. I was doing so well. I didn't know it was gonna advance the plot on its own. That sucks. Alright. Let's head back. Wait. No. Charlotte is de facto mayor now. Pretty cool power move. That's true. She'll be able to set this town right. Oh, she wasn't even that far from the town hall either. Fuck you, video game. You suck. Ah. I still don't know what this clock is that they were speaking about in that first note. There's clearly something to do with this. So it said all the hands were between the numbers that were the password. It might not even be for that one. It might be for something different, but I never found one. Or at least I could never see one in all the fucking fire and debris. Alright, let's head back. What's that sound? Where am I going? This isn't the way back. If you want a hint, let me know. No. No, because it'll haunt me. No, if it's something I can't find in the game where you're meant to take notes yourself, not on my first playthrough. Like, you're meant to make mistakes on your first playthrough. That's the whole point. In my book, anyway. Am I going to see it here now? Like, there's not even a fucking clock here. I like this. Boo. I agree. Right. Get me out of here. Hi. Always forget what
Let me know if you need more information
button it is to move the camera. No new research items, alright. But you've got a new place to go to. Where is it? Maristan. Ooh. Yeah, we're heading to Argola. That'll be the first time. Let's go. I was quietly hoping that they would lift her eye patch at one point and she'd have a solid white eyeball with the Palom cross in the middle, but this isn't a Kojima game. That would have been squarely a Kojima fucking thing to do, wouldn't it? That would have sucked ass. Interesting. The APC is usually blocking a route back. But it looks like I can go... I can walk around straight away. I can already hear. Time Loop Guardian. Somewhere up here. Hello. Oh, there's two of you. Welcome to Maristan. It sucks here. It's alright, it sucks everywhere else, so not a lot will change. The glory of the past will return. Oh, interesting. It's got the miner's symbol along with it. This is your war. Join Umbrahan's freedom fighters. Like, literally every one of them has their own massive army. Fuck! You've already been to the happiest place in the game, probably. The lake. Oh, it's so nice at the lake. It's just really pretty there. Like, I loved all the blue flowers. What a wonderful place to be. There was no one there. That's why it's the best place to be. Alright, I gotta remember that. That's gonna be a new note page. Oh! Found the loop! Alright, good to know. The loop's there. There's a yellow haze over there. It's wiggling. Welcome to the village of Maristan, Southern Argola. Hanging Coffins touristic site. Well, now I have to go and see what that means. I have to wonder who killed those hollows on the road. I mean, they're still, like... What the fuck are they called? Omsif people about trying to get some shit done. So, it's probably something to do with that. They don't seem to take out as much of them as I fucking do, though. But then I treat it the same way that I treat RPGs, which is don't run from every fight, because the chances are this is the type of game where you need to fight every fight. So if you run away from them, you're actually putting yourself at a disadvantage. That's fair. Remy's not the only idiot in a poncho, exactly. Hi! No, no. Gonna change weapons first. Put up my shield while I'm here. Oh, good. There's a flying one. My favorite. All right, I'm changing it then. Can put the shield up for fucking projectiles. There we go. We don't get to do that often enough. It seems to be like really like unpredictable on when that will happen. Oh, you were a Time Loop Guardian too. Good. I saw you. I can bear it no longer. I long only to flee. My uncle will never release me from his grasp. His mind is fevered with purpose, his heart consumed by vengeance. Why must I be the vessel of his wrath? I cannot walk this path. I cannot. Why are you scratching that into a wall? A page torn from the local newspaper featuring match results. Okay. Yeah, but they're written down. So there's got to be something to do with it. Okay. A busy weekend with a trio of stunning matches. Here are your Diamond League results at a glance. See page 5 for a breakdown of each match. Trisk Thunderbolts versus Loblina Stars, 4-1. Leith Knights versus Maristan Bears, 1-2. Okay. Golmore Gazers versus Lacillus Wolves, 3-2. We would like to remind readers that this weekend's matches were the last scheduled for the foreseeable future. For the safety of the players and staff, Regulation League matches will be temporarily suspended following the recent political volatility across the country. Hopefully we can all return shortly to complete the season. And there's no date. Interesting. I know, the red circles, exactly. I've got my fucking notepad out already. I'm like, clearly this is gonna be like a passcode of some kind. Oh, and I have a note down here as well from Caspian's house. It literally says there is a rod in Maristan, probably near the Blood Queen monument, which is where we're going anyway. So that's worked out very nicely because that was a new page too. So I'm going to put 4-1 and 3-2. That was the Golmore Gazers versus the Lacillus Wolves, and then Trisk Thunderbolts and Loblina Stars. Okay. Soccer will bring us together. Is that what this is? I thought it was baseball. Can you bring me back a Blood Queen key fob or a coffee mug? Thanks. I'll see what I can do. I'll see what they've got in the gift store as I walk through. Oh, you got a ton of food on you. What do you mean, mystery discovered? Couldn't possibly be the football scores. That would be silly. Oh, he's got Hayes with him. Hello. Oh, you're nasty. I don't like that this one does this. It's proper Hulk-like. I love that they chose for it to be both green and purple. It was like a weird bass line that was almost like that boss fight at the fucking Ecstasy Temple. Hello. I hate these ones. You can never tell when they're actually gonna attack. It's so annoying. Music protocol cues in this game? Yeah. When would they ever? Okay. You gonna get up? Hey, Xenomsif! See? They're who killed the ones on the road. They just fucked up here. I didn't realize that was a river. We did it again. I hope Twitch's auto clip feature is able to figure out stuff like that. Because I don't always think to fucking clip those. Stop being made of sugar. He's that candy floss in that one video of that poor little, what's it, the raccoon that goes to wash his candy floss in the river. Breaks my heart every fucking time. So goddamn sad. Let's try that again, shall we? Let's go this way. Why is there a fridge here? The end is near. I love this kind of graffiti in a video game for narrative storytelling because kids write stupid shit when they do tagging. Hi, fellas! I waited. Oh. I'm good, thanks. What was that? No, I heard you. Definitely getting more, you know, getting better at parrying since I figured out that I kind of have to. Oh. Okay. We haven't seen a big structure like this since Sinedra, which we still haven't gone back to. Oh, shit. No, shit. Change weapon. Thank you. Got him. Alright, so we got the red diamonds. Select a slot. What do you fucking mean? Does that imply that was meant to go somewhere here? That can't be right. Okay, that's okay then. I was about to say, how did I get that in one go? All right. So we're looking for something that's rod-shaped. You get a better view of it elsewhere, and the hanging coffins will make more sense. Oh, there's a lot going on up there. Oh. 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 Is this a climbing challenge? Mate, that looks like a climbing challenge. Okay. So we need 3 somethings to fit into place. They have murdered her, but we escaped with the martyred body. To us she was sanctified, a saint in flesh and spirit. To the sons and daughters of Palom, she blazed as the fiercest light and struck as the sharpest sword against those who wanted to unmake and spoil our sacred creed. Through her wrath, the profane fell in numberless throngs, devoured by her wondrous tower. By her hand, Cadia was reclaimed ours once more. Cool. Well, I guess I'll be coming back here. It's a reference to the hanging coffins in China and Indonesia. I think some cultures actually do that on purpose. Oh. That's neat. Random backpack. So yeah, because this water was so still. It's the problem with having like really nice water textures. It's like, looks like ice. Looks like I can walk on it. Turns out I'm wrong. Is that the body in the water? Okay. Well, let's head back. Can't be making spook sounds like that. It's rude. We went through this, right? Yeah. Completely didn't register when I did. That's the sound of a hollow jamming a raccoon in its body hole. Why would it do that? I'm very upset by the notion of this. See, I hear the bass line again. Okay. What was... It was just a weird texture. I was like, why is someone's rib cage there? It's not. It's just rocks. Really low poly rocks. Very strange. Hmm. Where does this go? What do you mean there's a noise? What kind of noise? I mean, you've never told me about them before, so it's clearly not them. Oh. Marstan is simply a mistake that needs correcting. I don't like what that implies. That's upsetting. Basic med kit. Love me a bit of propaganda in the morning. Oh, lovely. What if I have it, though? I had it! Yay! I got the terror cap! Fuck yeah! This is why you pick up everything and you keep it. Okay, good to know. I'm just having a look around. Should we change it? Give me my hat. The only reason we didn't put on... Which one was it? The Palom hat? I was like, I don't want to be mixed up with all these people. An unrealized grave site. Jesus Christ, who recorded this? You absolute beast of a person. Alright, is that taking us back down? There's a flying one off in the distance trying to hit me. Thankfully, the car is rescuing me. There it is. Fucking hate that. How am I meant to get up there, you piece of shit? Oh, I'm a coming. Don't think I won't just because you're on the roof. Go fuck yourself. Right. Medkit. I don't like that it's restacking my medkits. That's usually a bad sign in video games. It means boss fights are coming. Door is locked from the other side. It was me thinking going around that way. That would be the way I could get in. Oh! They're both locked. Unusual. Can I climb through this clearly open window? What? Does that mean there's a way up from underneath? If they're both locked? Because there's no way in the top. And that's where we came from. Okay, so we have looped back round. I'll go that way in a minute. In theory. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Take one of them, please. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, kids. I'm here to help. I assume you're kids. I could be wrong. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, there's some ruins out there. Alright, I'll be there in a sec. You know what I'm like? I need the loot. It's very important to me. Antenna maintenance box. Okay. Insult to injury, good deed started. Alright, no, I'll deal with you in a bit. Sounds like there's two of them there. How is it hitting me from all the way over there? That's some shit. It's like a quarter of a mile away, you bastard. Right, that's locked. That's locked. Oh, there's no way in? Well, fuck me then. I guess I'm not coming to help. Oh, I hate that. Alright, I'm leaving. See you later. Oh, I feel bad. All right. All right, kill one of them before they get up. There goes another guardian. That's good. Get rid of you. I wonder if I clear the whole area, they stop crying and they come out. Doesn't look like there's anyone in this town. Apart from them. Right, I heard something else. Thought it might be you. Ooh, hi. Do you wanna let that out, please? Wonderful, thank you. I'm gonna put a shield up. Just for safety. Hope you don't mind. You're just gonna stand there? Like, I'm not mad. Just think it's a bit bizarre. Yeah, man, whip it out. We want a show. Exactly. Alright, this looks like this is going to be one of them big maps. Oh. Oh. Not soldiers. They're going to be a bunch of assholes. I'm surprised they're letting me in. I feel like they should be shooting me. Especially as I'm clearly not here to come and talk to them. I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go and look around the area, thanks. Gasoline! A large canister about half full with gas found at the docks down below the town of Marstan. Good deed started. Excellent. Nothing here? You sure? You modeled it? Alright. And they are! Yay! I like being right. Oh, but he's like... He's a priest of Palom. Okay.
Oh, I've been looking forward to a good time with the famous Maristan ladies later.
Ugh.
I knew there had to be a reason we didn't wipe out these Sabs yet. At least some of them are good for something.
Can we just... Why can't... I have an axe. I'm just saying.
We could barely see our beautiful lady when we got here. Sarge had us set up these spotlights. Checked right into the town's power grid. Heard some houses lost power up there. Fair trade, if you ask me.
Oh. It's kind of hard to miss, isn't it? I don't think you need to put lights on it.
Oh man, I can't believe the tower's still transmitting. It was Sarge's idea last time we came through here. They've been stuck listening to that shit on repeat for months. Where is Sarge anyway? Oh, that's right. Said he had an itch to take care of. Oh, I swear, he's hornier than the rest of us put together. He said gassing up the boat would take too much time, so he just followed the river. On foot! What an absolute fucking maniac.
Cool, well I know who I'm gonna beat to death later. I can't. The game doesn't let you. Narratively, the game doesn't let you, and like spiritually, I don't think Remy cares. Hey devs, let's kill some of these people, please. Yeah, like New Game Plus, be like, and you can ruin some side quests if you like, but you can murder them. I'd be like, I'm down.
I stand in Sethris's gaze. If you have made it this far, you also stand in his blessed sight. What can a humble servant of our Lord Sethris do for you, my son?
I don't know, man. I already met one of you and he seemed alright.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I have traveled here as a pilgrim to pay homage to our matron saint and spread Sethris's divine sight upon the righteous followers of Palom.
Okay.
I have blessed these holy soldiers and their weapons. They will free our sacred lands from the heretics. The Illigad Valley will be ours again.
How do I get inside the Blood Queen statue? I don't know if that's a good question to ask. I don't know though. That's a safe thing to ask, Remy.
How do I get inside the Blood Queen statue?
The Sabinian dogs desecrated the statue of our beloved matron saint. Why would anyone desecrate such a noble woman?
I don't know.
The Sabs responsible were rightfully executed. We kept one of those dogs alive to clean, repair, and maintain the statue.
It's not what dogs are for, my guy.
If you want to enter the statue, you must speak with that swine Talus. He has the key to the gate.
Have we seen that name before?
Go up in the village. His home has a mural painted on it. It also has 3 satellite dishes on the roof.
Okay, well that was oddly helpful. So, what do you think of Hadia?
Hadia is the land rightfully given to us Palomists by our Lord Sethris. It was created and given to the followers of Palom.
Okay.
Our sacred duty and divine right is to protect Hadia from the threats from without and within.
Fucking divine right.
The eye of Sethris has remained to watch over all Palomists.
I have a personal piece of was it like educational trauma when it comes to the words divine right. So it's completely not related and not a real trauma, obviously, but when I was at secondary school, we moved schools a couple of times. Why has it... No, yeah. Allow the upskirt of the Blood Queen. I think that's funny. Automod really doesn't like you, does it, Winterheart? It really wants to get you whenever you're misogynistic. Yeah, when I was in secondary school, I moved secondary school a couple of times. We moved. It wasn't that I was particularly in trouble or anything. We just moved. And when I was new at my final secondary school, I think I was in, it would have been year 7 still. I had already done the subject that they were learning at the time. And so it was all kind of like old hat and I knew exactly what everything was about. And admittedly, I don't remember the details now, but I remember specifically like the teacher of that class saying, and why do you think this this king got away with something or something like that? And I had my hand up for ages and everyone else was just giving these bum answers, you know, just like, because he's the king, duh. And so when he finally got to me, I said because of the divine right, and everyone looked at me like the full like class just swung their heads around and stared at me, and the teacher was like, brilliant girl, so smart, and like really fucking laying it on thick, being like, I've never had any student actually say those words to me. I'm so impressed. And I was so deathly embarrassed because I was the new kid, you know, the new kid's not meant to stand out. And I didn't want people to know that I was a nerd either. So, because I already got bullied for that at my previous schools, I didn't need it to happen again. So that was fucking frustrating. So whenever anyone ever mentions the divine right ever again, I'm like, ugh, hate that.
The Illigad Valley, our most sacred land, will be freed from the Sabinian locusts. Our holy Deimos division shall see to it.
Okay.
This war is a blessing. It is a holy war, a crusade to rid us of the Sabinian plague.
I don't like this guy. Can we have the abbot back? The abbot was pretty dope.
And we will seize this opportunity with unyielding fervor and unwavering faith. We will return Hadia to its former glory by ridding our lands of this blight.
What do you think of the peacekeepers?
They are outsiders, which makes them almost as bad as Sabs. They are not to be trusted.
I don't like the way that they say Sabs.
These outsiders meddle in things that do not concern them. I was relieved to hear that they had left Hadia. Good riddance.
You know, it's kind of like how people say the Jews now. And I'm like, ugh.
Those wretches stand in the shadows like snakes in tall grass outside our Lord's gaze.
I thought everyone was within your Lord's gaze.
And they have willingly chosen this path. They have chosen misery, death, and damnation.
Only because you keep bringing it to them.
The Deimos division are the noblest of our soldiers. They are like the Inquisitors of Palom, purging the heretic Sabinians from our lands.
I don't know how anyone can, like, say words like this, like, in their traditional, like, religious garb and then be completely surrounded by AK-47s as if that's normal. I don't know if they're AK-47s. I'm just going with the first gun I can think of.
Our brave soldiers need not worry about the demons. They now stand in Sethris's gaze. I made sure of it. These men are bound for Jehania and will dispense in sorely needed justice.
Man, I really wish I could use that axe.
This war is just. It is better than living in a peace held together by hypocrisies.
It really isn't.
The demons are not to be feared. They are a part of a divine process.
Ah, see, this is where you and the normal Palomists completely diverge. Where they're all like, no, this is what our sins look like. It's not meant to be like this. They're not meant to be here.
They are a necessary evil to restore Hadia and the Palomists to righteousness.
That's not how it works.
You will see. Once they have cleansed the land of sin, we shall inherit Hadia.
But it's killing everybody. Does he not under... Okay. Talis is a new person. Okay. Would you like some gas?
I don't have any use for this, Mike.
Oh yeah, we picked up the zoom lens as well.
I don't have any. I don't have any.
Do you have...
I don't have
Do you...
I don't have it.
What about...
I don't have
Okay. I thought I'd check. You might have wanted it. Fuck you. I'm gonna break that fucking thing down. Just you wait. Gonna make your day so much worse. When I can. Alright, there's some more fellas up there. I saw them. Fucking hell. You see the way he moved? Jesus Christ! What's this? Death from above. Why, thank you. That is very kind of you. Alright, I hear one. Where is it? You inside? No, the door doesn't open. I heard one. Where is it? Is it up there? Oh, it's probably on the road, isn't it? Oh, it's there. Okay. I understand. Oh, no, that's yellow. I know, I can hear it. Shut up. Level 16. All right, we got a better look at her. Okay. Wasn't there something? Hang on. Ah. Ah. Strange there's nobody here. Lots of firewood though. Maybe that's where they all go to have a break. Right, and you guys I killed earlier. Okay. Okay, now I guess I have context for the ladies that are crying. That I can't do anything about. Can we get up? Are you sure we can't get up? Don't like that. Let's just walk away from that. As there's clearly nothing I can do. There's another way, don't worry. Good. Okay, and then that's where that is. So this is all leading me back up the hill. But hang on, wasn't there... Not that I want to go past here. Wasn't there something back this way as well? Yeah. All this? Oh my god. It's like a real big area. Okay. It bothered me too. I mean, it's meant to, isn't it? That's the whole point. Oh no. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, good. There we go. Could you not? Could you not? I'm trying to hit the main thing. Oh, fuck off. I need something to come near me so that I can fucking defend myself against it. And hopefully not get flattened like that. Aha! Oh, why didn't that kill it? Thank you. Excellent. Who's next? Alright, we gotta go back after the terror. They do scream quite a lot, don't they? Can you give me a break? Go fuck yourself. Thank you. Christ. All right. Let's wander about, shall we? What's this? Second Lodge of Terror, first stone mortared in 847. Hang on, I'm turning my heated blanket on because my leggies are getting cold. We do not slumber, nor do our eyes ever shut, for we know that our wisdom in calamitic warfare, our guiding hand in culture, and the fire of our light shall yet be called upon by the people of our fair and noble province. Okay. Oh! Hi! I'm gonna look around a bit more. Armory of the Verdant Dread, Limpic Arms and Safeguards. Sphere of Terror. Oh! So this is kind of like the Watcher's Nest, but older probably. 847? Because if this is a Limbic Armory... Yeah, I know it's too dangerous. I've only killed like 2 of them. Would have been really nice if you were one of them. I see you hiding in the corner. No, 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 no. No. Don't fall off the edge. Because then you've got to walk all the way back. Aha. Okay. So what else is around? Nothing. Okay. Let's go back in. If adverts are starting, then I'm going to take it upon myself to quickly go and stretch my legs and get another drink because I'm a little parched. So I would recommend, folks, that you go stretch your leggies too. Grab yourself a beverage maybe, if that's something that you enjoy doing. I'm going to be back in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to go put the adverts on and go and grab myself a drink. That's the wrong button. What am I doing? I will see you in a few minutes. Take care. Oh, now the camera moves to where it's meant to go. I moved. So anyone who's not on the vertical layout wouldn't have seen this, but anyone who was, you got to see a fun blooper. My camera didn't go to look at Haru, and it wouldn't let me change it to Haru either. I had to go and open the camera software to go and do it manually, because it followed me to the kitchen. I was just like, fuck it, and it was following me to the kitchen. Don't like that. Hate when it does that. Makes me very uncomfortable. You're not meant to follow me to the kitchen, Isaac. You're meant to... Like, is it going to do it now? Yeah, you did it now. It's so unpredictable. When it's not going to do it, I hate it. It's so hard to know what it's going to choose to do. Right. What direction did I come from? That way, wasn't it? So... I think. Hang on. I'm gonna go and get this item while I'm here. Snack detected tracking. I didn't even get a snack. I'm literally, seriously, it's just water. Because I was so thirsty. I haven't really had enough to drink today. What are you looking at, Haru? Check this out. What are you looking at? What are you doing? wasn't talking about food. Can't be flirting with me. I don't know what to do. What better than me pressing this one? I'm back. Alright, what were we doing? Looking around this fucking ancient place. I should have known that they were gonna move. I don't know why I'm like this. Is there another one around the corner somewhere? Ooh, a Kadar page. Okay, I haven't been able to read any of the Kadar. Holy Book of Setharism, found in the castle ruins in Maristan. And after a span that stretches beyond reckoning, an age, and mayhaps longer, for he remembers not, at last he halts. He is spent, his will drained, his wits dulled, and his sinews nigh to breaking. Alone he stands, his last embers of light long since swallowed by the abyss, and his throat parched as a wanderer lost in a desert of night burns for mercy. Yet even in this void, he feels the giant confines about him, the press of the unseen walls. Or is it but the ghost of memory, etched upon his mind by countless hours of weary gazing upon their never-ending surfaces? He has beheld these vertical plains more than he has the sun or the wheeling birds, and yet he knows them not. Are they truly walls? What substance and matter make them? No stone nor timber or the waking world holds their likeness. They gleam, pale as the snows. That's what I thought they were talking about. Pale as the snows atop Mount Obeck, and veined with endless winding and twirling furrows, as though an army of unseen worms, numberless as the stars, have feasted upon the interminable I always forget how to say that one. Surfaces for an age beyond the mortal grasp. As his thoughts drift, hang on. To quote Malcolm Reynolds, wow, good Bible. As his thoughts drift, his left hand brushes against a floor, a fissure, small and sharp, where his pickaxe last struck moments ago. Or was it days? A wedge of rupture within his unknowable this unknowable matter. His heart hammers in his breast, for from that slender breach issues a breath of warmth, a whisper of air from beyond. A shudder courses through him, not of fear, but of elation. His fingers tighten around the haft of his axe, and with a cry torn from the depths of his soul, he smites the crack with all the strength that lingers in his failing limbs. Blow upon blow, his strikes fall, blind and desperate, until the rift yawns wide enough for passage. He looks behind him, though he is well acquainted with solitude in these forsaken depths for a long time now. The last of his brothers gone, like their attention to other things. And then, casting himself forward through the breach, he tumbles from the shroud of night and into radiance, into a brilliance unbound, a light so fierce it should sear his flesh, melt his very eyes within their sockets. Yet it does not. Instead, his eyes brim and tears spill freely down his face, for before him lies a sight no man has ever beheld, nor dreamed of in his boldest fancy. Palom sinks to his knees, weeping, trembling, for he knows with all the certainty of his soul that he stands before the eye of God. That was actually really nicely written. That was really cool. Okay. So that explains why it's called Palom. Like Palomism. Or Setharism, but you are a Palomist. It's because he made his way to Setharis. Which, again, could be talking about Mount Obeck, because they said we've already read a thing that says that there's, like, something to do with the eye is in Mount Obek, or no, the star is in Mount Obek, maybe. I don't like that Eye of God is a physical object game. Stop it. It's like a real thing. It's an actual tangible matter. It's not theoretical. A grief suppressor. Well, we've got a rage dude here, so I think we'll be alright. Your lackey dumb fucked up. He made it so that I could parry him, and so I was able to do a buttload of damage. You can't be put in places like this in front of me and expecting me not to try and find a way in it. This area is really expansive. Oh, there's more. Okay. You all separate? Oh, I don't like that one. No, I'm not going to be waiting to get my ass handed to me. Just because I can't reach the flying one. So how do I get around? There wasn't a way through here, was there? As if I couldn't jump over those. Got another rage one there, and there's the flying one again. Yeah, I saw you. Yeah, I already put up the projectile shield. I knew what was coming. Come on. It's right there. Let me in. Really? I can't get in? No. That's bullshit. What? But there's stuff in there. There's gotta be a way in. Is there like a ladder up in from underground, maybe? You're there. What the hell, man? I've walked around the perimeter. These are... It doesn't even register as a door. An item there. How do I get in there? How do I get in? Is there somewhere hidden? Keep it secret, keep it safe. I don't like that. Nobody liked that. I like that they're now just not paying enough attention to me to see me. They were like, he went that away. Okay. Don't mind me. Fuck me then, I guess. I'll put that up while I fight these two. Oh, fuck you. Come on. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there's no way in. Not from here, at least. That's weird. Ah! You motherfuckers. Oh, I don't want to go in here. I don't want to go in here. What time is it? Nowhere near. I was just making sure. Oh, we don't have the one for this one, do we? I don't think we have the one for Marstan. Sinedra Vissa and Lake Sinan. Balls! Well, at least we know it's here. Yeah, like, theoretically, I could just brute force every single one of them. Hang on. I don't want to be sticking my head up if it's going to be a fucking flying one right next to me. Oh, you sack of shit. There's an item right there. It won't let me get it from here. It's probably just going to be food or something. Chambers of Young Lady Harva. What did I say? Queen fucking Harva. The Blood Queen. I thought it was. I'm surprised they've let this place turn to shit. If this is where their lady was meant to be staying. Ugh. Oh, almost out of stamina. Now I am. Right, that's one of you. Get it while it's coming out and then it hasn't got much health. Take it down ASAP. Can I open you now? No. That would have been too goddamn easy. Oh, there's a coffer here. Yeah. I hear ya. I hear ya. Not that one either? Oh, come on, man. Are we going to be going back and forth a ton? Yeah, go and fuck off onto the floor, you bastard. Oh, is it not going to let me? There we go. Alright. I don't have any terror rods. Well, fuck me, I guess. Limbic Armory. What did I say? So this is where they made the weapons originally, probably. Right, now hang on. This wasn't there. Yeah, I've probably got to drop out a different side. Alright, that's you gone. This whole place is probably for that coffer. Just making sure they weren't hiding a puzzle behind me that I hadn't noticed. So... to get into there, I would need to go along this wall. But I can't see another way up. Apart from here. So it would be maybe around that way. Oh, there's a flying one over there too. They don't look like I fought them yet either. It's so hard to tell sometimes. Ooh. Alright, and then there's those. Is there any goodies in there, though? Getting a lot of suppressors. I guess it was a forge. Ah, there's an item in there. Right, so that took me here, but I can't get round, so... just trying to get this one. Right, I think it's too out of reach now. Oh! I didn't realize my health was that low. My bad. Polygraph noises. Hey, at least we saved. So we don't have to go far. So, let me double check anywhere else. It might let me do the walk of shame, but no, looks like that's the one. Oh, that one is there. Okay. So we go this way. So you have to do it like multiple times because if you want to get every item. Yeah, I know. Come on, get back up here so I can hit you again. Never mind. And then you. Ooh, I wasn't expecting a prism. Shit, that's some good loot, actually. Alright, how do I get out? There we go. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking around just in case. So we're gonna go up there once more. At least. Where the fuck am I going? That way. What am I doing? That's what you get for not looking up. I go this way. So, Bestowed upon the noble house of Revetta by the master sculptors of the Second Lodge of Terror, may it stand eternal, a sentinel over our fate. Oh. Oh, I don't think I've seen a face in it before. Because there's loads of those monoliths in Jova at the Akasa Marshes. So I wonder if they're kind of like this hole was made for me as well, and I just never noticed. Alright, so we're going down here, along here, along there. That gets me in here for a tuning stone. And then that probably is everything, right? I don't remember seeing anything else. Can't tell if that looks like it's leading anywhere. Because we got rid of the other walkers. Fellas, sorry. Yeah. I think we've done everything here that we can. At least. So I guess let's head back to town. It's still very interesting to me, though, that this would have been like a important place of history, and like clearly no restoration was being put into it. Oh, hey, I haven't been this way. Fucking hate these. There we go. Bit of projectile protection. Okay. So I'm gonna save at the APC before we head back up the hill. Ah, you can see her way better now. We've been here, haven't we? There's a church. Okay. That's where we came from. Oh, hello. Thomas. It says a lot more than Thomas. You can't just be saying shit like that. Okay. Good to know. Thanks. I don't know, man. Clearly, well, there's other ones here, so I shouldn't be fucking around with them, should I? This one was something recently laid. You don't have a name? Alright, there's a ton of you. But only one with a name to read, which is weird. And in the ancient language, which is bizarre. I swear to God, if I turn a corner and there's someone just here. Good. That's fine. I mean like a fucking just a person. Because I really fucking hate it when it does that. You're just walking around quietly. And there's just a person just hanging out. Oh God. Alright, let's get up there. Get rid of this problem first. And they've been listening to this shit for months. Nope. Change weapon, change weapon, change weapon. So glad I got that. Ugh. Okay, that was a time loop guardian. Kaol and Sons fishing lures and equipment. Good to know. Ah, oh, you can't be doing this to me. Alright, I want to get a lay of the land. Right, there's someone there. There's a fella down there. I'm not going to jump off this because it's a little too high. I'm already fed up of these fucking messages and I've been here 10 minutes. You fuck off. Right, I can hear one of the big guys here. Is that gonna do it? No. None of these are gonna do it. I don't like that let me keep the maintenance keys, which means I did miss something in what's it called? The museum. That wasn't a museum. Oh, I can get in. Fucking don't.
This fucking recording. I'd rather go out, suck off one of these creatures than listen to this shit for another day.
It's fair.
For months now, they've been piping in this drivel. I have no idea where they're transmitting from. Yeah. Fuck that I wish I know where.
I mean, we know it. We know where.
This for months now.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna nick your stuff. A replacement fuse found in a mechanic shop in Marstan. Why do I think I need that? Like, I'm taking it. But why do I think I need it?
I've got enough junk in this shop. Thanks. I've got enough junk.
All right, I'm just saying. Okay. So that's the Blood Queen Observatory. Let's go in.
Hey! Up here!
Yeah, I know.
I could use your help!
Okay. Oh, you're the one with the mural. Marstan Market. April 1990. Remember what they did to us.
I could use your help!
Yeah, I know, man. I'm busy. Give me a sec. Let me just clear the area a bit. I'm like about to die. Yep, there he goes. The blue ones really fucking take you down. Like, they don't mess around at all. Oh, I gotta walk all the way up the hill again. That means there wasn't a save up there. Man. Just making sure. Right, we could go back through the church like we did before, but why don't we go out this way? Because I think it meets out in roughly the same place anyway. Community Market's got its own radio station on. That's where I came up. There he is. Come on. Let the big guy out. Got him. All right, let me have a look around. Citizen's File. Folder containing several secretive documents. Operation Appleseed. No. Open that again. What do you mean there's no details? It's just a fucking book. Nuh-uh. Where that? Where that? Is it a research item? Oh, it is. Well, that's why. I take it back. You can have it. I want to have a look at the market before I go help that guy. Oh, hi! That was a surprise. Oh, there's a lot of you. Right, so something happened in 1990 here. So bad. Oh, is this like all the people that died? The Marstan Bugle. April 20th, 1990. Tragedy strikes Marstan. A community mourns a future uncertain. Marstan, the heart of our town, was shattered in an instant. The familiar hum of commerce in the Marstan market turned into a nightmare on the morning of April 17th, when a devastating explosion tore through the square, leaving 48 of our friends, neighbours and loved ones. I think this town's big enough to have 48 people in it. Leaving 48 of our friends, neighbours and loved ones dead, and 27 more fighting for their lives. That's a fucking big explosion. The sight of overturned stores, broken glass, and blood-stained cobblestones will haunt this town for years to come. Grief weighs heavy on the Sabinian community. Yet we do what we have always done. We endure. Funerals are being held throughout the week, each one another bitter reminder of the price that we continue to pay. This was not just an attack on the marketplace, but on the very fabric of our way of life. But how much more must we endure? How many more lives must be lost before we acknowledge the truth staring us in the face? The Republic of Argola has failed to protect us. In its silence, it has abandoned us. Our Sabinian brothers and sisters across the border in Jehania have long called for unity, for strength through sovereignty. Maybe it is time that we listen. Marstan must heal, but healing does not mean standing idle. We owe it to the fallen to ensure their deaths were not in vain. Perhaps our future does not lie under Argolan rule, but in taking our rightful place alongside Jehania. It's like a lot of people were trying to not be Hadia. Calling for sovereignty. A3! Okay, hang on. All of these are gonna matter at some point. I've run out of room for these. What does it say? Lift the veil and see the light. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna punch you so hard. Okay. There was somewhere else I saw it. A basic meal. Sharmo's pawn and thrift shop. Yeah. I know. Alright. On my way. When I've had another look around. It didn't tell me there were wind chimes here. That's not accessibility. Ooh. What are you? A fuse box, you say? Oh, am I bringing power to the people of Moristan? Yes. Yes.
There's soldiers here. The soldiers are coming here every night. We can't defend ourselves. We're too weak to fight. We're running out of food. I think they're getting here via the river. Please, someone. Please.
Okay. Oh, fucking hi. Hello. You've got power now. You're welcome.
Did you hear that? Maybe Lily is with them. Oh, we have to do something. They'll never make it on foot in their condition. If only we had a boat.
I have a boat. Hi.
My big sister Lily went to visit our auntie in Shaljin. She'll be back soon, though. And we're gonna play all day.
Guys, heads up, like, if you're gonna get people to voice act kids, don't employ men to do it. Don't get men to do it. Get women to do it. That's literally how it's done in all voice acting circles. Because they sound like children, or they can sound like children. When men try to sound like children, they don't sound like children. They sound like dudes trying to put on a voice, and it just doesn't work.
Did you hear that? Maybe Lynn...
When we first moved here, this town stood for something. That maybe all these divisions could be mended. That maybe we could coexist in peace. The Uncle's grand idea of integration. What a load of crock. He really had us all wrapped around his finger.
He did, but that's what dictators do.
Now, we're just a beat-down minority surrounded by chaos.
Don't fucking scare me like that!
I look at my grandchildren.
Nice!
And I weep.
I can't believe you've done this, Lena.
I haven't done anything! Why are you telling me I fucked up? Oh, for God's sake.
I want my sister.
You made me jump. You're so mean. Okay, so all these are shut. Well, I'm glad I went in there. I mean, there was a boat, right? We found a boat, and we found oil. Oh, I hear you. But I don't think I can get to you from here. Oh yeah, it's the one through the gate, isn't it? Okay, let's go see what that other guy has to say. Because there wasn't anything here, was there? Yeah. I know. I'm coming. Just to test what it is. Okay. What is this? So tell me I fucked up.
Thanks for taking care of the creatures. Whoever is left in Maristan will have a chance to get some
This dude doesn't get to have a name? That's rude.
Who are you?
My name is Talus. I used to be a
That's
lawyer
why he doesn't have a name.
Look at what these Palamists, these animals did to me for wanting to vote for Sabinian freedom.
Nothing to do with the Palamis. Calm down.
And now they've reduced me to being the caretaker of that giant, screaming bitch. The punishment for a crime I never committed. You must have seen it. To us Sabinians, the Blood Queen symbolizes oppression.
Yeah, seeing a lot of that going on along in going around in Hadia.
How do I get inside the statue?
I locked the gate and swore I'd never set foot there again. Here. Take the key. The gate is southwest of here. Once through the gate, the tunnel that leads inside the head is on your right.
Okay. So what do you think about Hadia?
Hadia has fallen into the worst kind of chaos there is. I'm a lawyer. Well, I was. For me, it's deplorable to say that the laws as we know them are no more in our country. Do you know what the law is now in Hadia? Guns. Power comes out of the barrel of a gun. I don't know who said that, but it's very accurate.
Probably the guy that everyone hates.
Most Hadians think this war's going nowhere. But they are powerless. How many disagree? Is it 60%? Is it even 80%? I don't know. The majority are confused and frightened, so they go along. They're being led by the 10% who have the guns. Sadly, that's all they need.
Yeah.
Maristan was the stage of many events. And unfortunately, I witnessed them all. I hardly know where to begin. The bombing of the market by Palamist extremists. The terror campaign led by Deimos Division to thwart the referendum. The media's constant campaign of dehumanizing the other side. This awful war could have been prevented. The politicians had other ideas, I guess.
There's a lot of mention by everybody about the media being biased and spreading more hatred wherever it goes. It seems like it's different per region as well. So like if it's a Palamist leaning place, then it's pro-Palamism.
They could have divided Hadia into two states. One Palamist and the other Sabinian. But nobody wanted to back down or listen. When this war ends, and it will, I'd like these politicians to be tried in an international court. That's what these war pigs deserve.
I think they're not part of the UN though, are they? So
They should rot in jail for the rest of their lives, just like the corpses on the battlefield.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm totally with you.
I met General Romeo in Lublina. I was part of the delegation representing the Sabinian separatist movement of Southern Argola. As a foreign observer, the general had been deployed in several countries to oversee referendums and elections.
Okay.
He gave us helpful information and pointers on how to proceed. The general and his peacekeepers were well received in Hadia. I believed they could prevent the war. But when things began to get out of hand, the peacekeepers did nothing to stop what was happening.
This is interesting because that's what they've all been saying. That, like, they don't even know why they were there because they weren't doing anything.
During the referendum campaigns, Palamist thugs were chopping off hands and arms to prevent Sabinians from voting. The peacekeepers did nothing. They left when we needed them the most. I never understood why. They redeployed to Leith's airport. Nothing was happening in Leith at the time.
At the time.
Look, despite it all, I still believe that General Romeo and his peacekeepers are good people with the right intentions. The man I met in Lublina wasn't a coward. Quite the opposite.
So where is he now?
The reality is that General Romeo has someone above him.
True.
And it's that person who is to blame for this fiasco.
Okay. So what do you think about the Sabinians?
We came so close to our independence. Polls showed that we were ahead of the Palamist opposition. Their terror campaign worked. I don't blame my fellow Sabinians for avoiding the voting booths. They were afraid. And rightfully so. Even if you have 1,000 sheep versus one wolf, the wolf will always win. I wanted Sabinians to have a new province of their own. I was shattered when we lost.
I don't know if I should ask him about the Palamists.
They are the lowest life forms on this planet. Look at their elite soldiers.
Yeah, they're pretty scumbaggish. I'm gonna hopefully do something about it.
Their Deimos division was created for one single purpose. To murder, rape, and plunder Sabinian families. They call themselves elite soldiers. There is nothing elite about them. They emptied their prison cells to fill their ranks. They were explicitly recruited to commit the worst atrocities possible. You don't believe me?
Yeah, it's almost like they're planning to, you know, create the time loops.
Units from the Deimos division showed up in our villages with axes and machetes. They indiscriminately began chopping the hands and arms off law-abiding civilians. Their message was clear. No hands, no vote.
Is that how you lost yours?
There you have it. A Palamist in a nutshell.
So what do you think about the fellas?
I have no words.
Oh, okay.
All my life, I prided myself on not believing in such nonsense. Look, they walk our streets.
Not when I'm about.
There they are, just a few feet away. Straight out of the fear-mongering book the Palamists preach. I have to rethink everything. Their existence has shaken the very foundations of my beliefs.
Ah, so now you're saying that you believe some of what the Palamists have been saying. Do I have anything for this guy?
I don't need that.
You want to bet?
I don't need that.
I bet you do.
I don't need.
I'm just gonna.
I don't.
All right. They're gonna be for something, someone, for someone, somewhere, at some point. Okay. So we can keep going, or we can head back down to the river and see if we can help them now that we have context for what the fuel is for. And there was also this way, wasn't there? This was the absolute opposite way of where I went earlier. Hello? Why are you here on your own? You just attempt me out here? It worked. Is this just to make me go, and fall off the edge and die? Does look like I can walk along there. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Alright, hang on. Oh, being nosy really pays off in this game. Oh, I hear ya. Pole arm of terror. Okay. Limbic core. Cannot believe you're putting me right next to a fucking guardian and I can't get to it. I didn't think we were going to be getting any more weapons. Should we do a trade? Been using the same two for most of the game. They're both level 16. What did we just get? A level 10. Pole arms are my favourites. Should we do that? Should we swap them out for a little while? Let's see what the terror abilities are like. What have I got? I've got one level 2. Terrifying energy deepens and surges forward, racking all limbic entities in its path with dreadful pain. Go on then. Treat yourself. In a terrifying burst, you recoil backwards, leaving nearby limbic entities stunned with gripping fear. That does sound pretty good. Oh, this one shrouds you. So you can't be spotted. That's interesting. You spawn a pool of pure terror energy that can be activated at will, leaving the seized limbic entities in dreadful pain. And that's the level 1 version of the one that we just used. I like that one. And I like that one. Let's give them a go. Let's level up a new weapon for a while. Hell yeah. A nice little treat. I really hope we do get a book later where we can break one down so I can go and get an axe of a different color. What was that? That's just a lamp. I was like, is that a collectible? It's just a lamp. I'm gonna head down to the river. Just on the off chance that I might be right about doing that now, because I don't want the thing that happened in Talju to happen again, where I proceeded and it was all like, lol, you don't get to finish this area now. So there's the girls. I'm guessing it's still not going to let me in. But we did find a boat, didn't we? Oh, but was it inside their camp? How are they meant to get all the... Well, I guess maybe I can take it down there. Maybe? Hi guys, don't mind me. Just minding my own business. Wasn't there a boat here? Am I wrong? I thought there was a boat here. Fucking hell, Remy. Oh, this sucks. I'm all the way at the top of the fucking hill again. Great! Where was the boat? I could have sworn there was one there. Let's not do that again. Alright, so we can't go in the church. I haven't been given a clue for... Ooh, hang on. This hamlet now is ours, once a den of traditionalist decay. It stands reborn, a proud village of reformist cause. Even this church, once steeped in Palamist rigidity, we now have claimed and painted afresh. And here the just words of Sabin, or Sabin, maybe, are spoken beneath the benevolent gaze of Sethris. But let us not be lulled into ease, for we dwell in the heart of the enemy's land. They encircle us like their hatred always festering. So it's like, we've got a home, but it might suck here for a while. It's kind of what that's saying. Why is there a ladder there? Why is there a ladder there? Did I? Have I been up here? I have not. Aha! Anyone else? This is the urn for the guy at the church in Jelgin! An urn filled with ashes found at an abandoned house in Maristan. A letter left by a citizen wanting to leave town after a family spat, founding in an abandoned house in Maristan. Sham. Sorry, bud, but weekly poker night is cancelled. I'm getting out of here. I know it's sudden, but the whole affair with my father's death has made me realize I don't want to stay here anymore. You remember my little brother, Edwin? He wants me to bring my father's urn to him in Jelgin. Can you believe that? Just like I've got nothing better to do? Just because he's a priest now doesn't mean he can boss me around. I told him I was leaving town and that I wanted that he wanted the urn so badly to come and get it himself. I'm done with his nonsense. So I'm leaving. I suggest you do the same. Nothing good will come to staying in Maristan. You know it. Tell the rest of the gang I'm sorry. Best of luck, Arn. Arn didn't take his dad's urn. No, the dad's not a priest. The brother is a priest. The dad is dead. Family feud started? What do you mean started? I already know where to go. I spoke to him earlier in the game. I did wonder where it was going to be because it didn't mention the town. Well, now we need to go back. And I haven't handed in my good deeds at all for, like, ages. So I feel compelled to go back. And once again, my nosiness paid off. I was like, where does that letter go? Now I know. I can get in there, can't I? Can I get in there? Or have I been in there? I also noticed it gave us multiple fuses, which implies there's more houses that I can do the power thing with. Yeah, we've been in here. Because I took the fuses from you. And we got given the key for this, didn't we? This one. Alright, let's fight you. It's not going to do a lot of damage to start. Because it's such a low level, but it'll catch up. Because we're in high level area. Alright, there's a save there. I know there's a walker in the distance. I can see it. However, I want to go back to the APC. I want to go and hand over that guy's ashes. Oh, and we can do that research while I'm here as well. I found out that the Wolfenstein Alt History Collection is on sale for 12 quid. For no reason whatsoever, I would like to remind people, punch a Nazi whenever you get an opportunity. Just punch them. They don't deserve, like, your kindness and your politeness. And Wolfenstein will allow you to do it without going to jail. Just a heads up. I fully recommend them. I've only played the first one. And the zombies one, the Old Blood. I haven't played the New Colossus, so I don't know what that one's like. Is it called the New Colossus? Oh, I forget. Anyway, what's in this citizen file? The citizen contains This file contains sensitive information on Operation Appleseed, the codename given to the now infamous Moristan market bombing. Oh. The file includes a complete psychological analysis of the candidate chosen to carry out the bombing, Byron Velber. Tell you what, like, if nothing else, this game is absolutely excellent for, like, names that are rarer. If you want to have, like, cool names for your kids, like, yes, some of them are bad people in this game, but it's just a name. So I'm like, Byron. How many of them do we get today? That's excellent. Anyway, it details the recruitment and subsequent psychological manipulation of the civilian, who was specifically targeted due to his participation in the Evel riots of March 1990. So, only a month went by before he did this, so it didn't require a lot of work to change him. The file proves conclusively that the bombing was not the random act of a Palamist extremist, but a black op devised and orchestrated by the Aestus division of the Axiom. It was carefully planned and executed to heighten ethnic tensions. I believe that.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database.
An Amin inversion cast. To correct the disastrous outcome of their ill-fated Eminus Shroud experiment, scholars of the Order of the Eye scrambled to find a way to cancel out the Eye's expanded field of influence. Although, what do you mean the Eye? Although the inner mechanics of limbic architecture were beyond the scholars' comprehension at the time, they still made remarkable strides in their research. Purely through keen intuition, they understood that limbic frequencies could be inverted to disrupt limbic fields. They eventually stumbled upon a particular arrangement of limbic material that showed great results in a small scale. They called the construct the Amine inversion cast. They erected massive rectangular pillars At various distances surrounding Mount Obek, these flutes of restitution would hold the cast at specific angles to dampen the eye's field. It didn't work. Despite its failure, the Amin inversion project was not discarded. The devices were soon repurposed and became the progenitors of the Amin prism. The gigantic pillars can still be seen throughout the countryside, ominous reminders of the failings of the past. So those pillars are only there because they were testing it out to see if it would work. I am intrigued to know what this the cast of the eye is that they were trying to stop. Is there like this constant like influence that the eye is having from within Mount Obek? That's fascinating. I have a bunch of trade items. Do you want them? Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, I know who one of these things belongs to. Okay. Right, where were we going? We were headed to Jeljin. Because that priest is like right at the entrance, so we can literally go there, give it to him and come back. Although I should probably go to the Watcher's Nest because we haven't been there for like forever. And we might get some goodies. Or maybe we should go to the coffer at Lake Sinon as well. Because we might have all the bits for that one now. He's around here somewhere. There he is. I got your thing.
You've brought my father's ashes. Huh. You are a saint. I do hope you haven't inconvenienced yourself for this.
Not really.
I feel relieved to have the ashes here with me. It gives me some solace with which to face the chaos upon us. I prepared a niche at the southern mausoleum for the urn, my father's final resting place. It will have to wait for now. The demons swarm along the ground.
They shouldn't. I can take it. A small key made of steel found at the Jeljin cemetery. What did you have this fucking key for?
Relieved to have the ashes here. I prepared a niche.
Hang on. It's giving me more to do. This has never happened with a side quest before. How do I get in? What's the way in? It's been a while. Are there any fellas about? Fucking hell. I just went in a massive bloody circle like an idiot. How do I... It's because it's up this way, you fucking idiot. Because we didn't get the... Yeah, this fella's here. Okay. We didn't get the time loop here. Oh, these are all terror motherfuckers as well. But I'm trying to level up a terror sword? You're mean. Come on. Okay. And then there was... I don't remember there being a place I needed to put the key. Maybe they've added something. You gonna get up? You gonna get up? No. Was it deep in the mausoleum? I don't... I feel like my brain is reaching for a thing that didn't actually happen. It's like, yeah, there was definitely a place. I don't remember though. Because this leads back down. So what would that key have been for? Because yeah, there's nothing down here. Well, there is. The time loop is down here, but we can't access it. There you are. Okay. Now we're level 11. Yeah, it's right across there, but I was never able to get across there. Or at least I never figured out how to get across there. Right, is this where we came in? And this is how you go around. And then you can't get the one that's flying because it's in a place you can't get to. He's right on the edge. So you're kind of just stuck here. Oh my god! Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. Because it's pitch fucking black in here. I never noticed that before. See, this is why you go to do good deeds in video games. You might get treated to actually winning something. Alright. Time loop discovered. Yeah, really? You think? And then there was the guy that died here, wasn't there? Yeah. And that's for his locker, and I know where that is. Alright, there's nothing else here.
This isn't personal.
No! No, please, listen!
Some things are meant to stay buried.
Who are you? Oh man, you made sure he died.
This isn't personal.
No! No, please, listen!
Some things are meant to stay buried.
Yeah, what? Oh, wasn't he the... He was the guy that was researching this place. Theta. Good. I got one of them.
This isn't personal.
No! No, please, listen!
Yeah, he was the one that was recording the tapes to try and open the doors down here.
This isn't personal.
December
primary purpose here, the siren call of the
Notes.
mysterious door invariably draws my attention back to it. What is, or was, its purpose? What lies beyond? Building on my previous assumptions, it is only logical that the fourth and final symbol represents Lord Astor's daughter. Mentions of his daughter are rare, but in one such passage, Lord Astor is known to have said, "Fenello, my sweet daughter, so eager to please, the innocent sheep, the instrument by which I claimed the throne."
Instrument.
Alludes to the critical role she plays in the great game. I believe I am close enough to a solution to attempt moving the dial apparatus. As always, a full report will follow.
So he calls her a sheep. Is that one of the... Is that one of the dials in the doorway? Hang on. What would be the way back? This way. Because we could brute force this one. If we can get the right ones for the other three. Which is... not that way. Oh wait, it's that way. It's... No!
It's time for Lena to take her meds.
I refuse!
Have you had yours today?
I'm doing a thing! I'm figuring something out! Shut up! Take your meds! Everybody take your meds! Don't... Do as I say, not as I do? But sometimes don't do as I say either, because I'm very stupid. So if Fenello's the sheep... Hang on. Conrad is the lion. King Astor... Let's be real, he's gonna be the king. So... Yes! Because there's no documents about the wife. Family first. Mystery solved. Should probably use those to level up the weapons I haven't been using. Yo! Item equipped. Striking an enemy will return a portion of the damage dealt as health. Ah! I've needed that! Give me that. A Visage of the Defier. Embrace your inner demon, increasing melee damage but reducing limbic energy. I'm literally never using limbic energy, so that sounds great. Ah, what a treat. Oh, this was worthwhile, even if I don't figure out what the rest of the stuff is for. Right. Where am I going? And then here, save. There is a locker. Oh, there's the coffer as well. Hang on. Do I have all the bits for this yet? I've got you. I don't have the second one. Fucking prick. Okay. Alright, let's kill you. And then this is the locker. And that should have the pair of shoes. Brand new pair of red children's shoes found in an archaeological camp on the children's cemetery. Letter for daughter Hope. Daughter's Hope, sorry. Hi, Daddy. I miss you so much. Mommy says you might come home for the carnival next month. I really hope it's true. Rebecca came over yesterday. She is from fucking... They're from Jova. She's probably dead. Rebecca came over yesterday and we played all day. She almost fell in the well behind the house. It was so funny. Then it started raining, but we kept playing outside. Edgar was all muddy, but it's okay because elephants like to play in the mud. Edgar. The elephant that's in that bedroom. Oh my god, this is all adding up. Like to play in the mud. Mommy was upset though. She says my shoes are ruined and we can't afford a new pair. I can't wait to see you again, Daddy. I hope you found lots of treasures. I love you, Justina. Oh, do we have to go to Jova now? Fuck. It's not even what I'm here for. No. No. Let me out. I'm going to church. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. And there was nothing in here, was there? Let me have a look at that key again. A small key made of steel. Found in the Georgian cemetery. Columbarium. Where do you go? It's not down here, is it? Because this is just the... This is the other way down. Right? Oh yeah, I forgot about this fucking room. Whoops. Do you know what? Let me get to the flying guys first. Because I'm about to die. So glad it's letting me get my health back on its own. Right. A bunch of problems solved. And then, yeah, there was nothing in here, was there? This was it, because we came to this. And that's what gave us the shield, I think. So it's not here. So I can almost picture what I'm looking for in my mind, but I don't know if my mind is just making it up. Or if I'm just being fucking stupid, which is, you know, just as likely as any other thing. Because the only place to lay the ashes... Hang on. Those two people aren't still going to be here, are they? Up on the roof. I thought they got the hell out of Dodge. They did. Okay. Unless he didn't want me to actually take his stuff. You're not meant to nab it. Because we took the ashes again as well, didn't we? Yeah. An urn filled with ashes found in the abandoned house in Marstan. decorative urn, capacity 200 cubic. I don't know, cubic inches? I don't know, man. That doesn't sound right. This might be one that I have to go and look up just because it's like, I know I'm here. I know I've got the right thing. I really hate looking stuff up though on first playthrough. I'm like, I'm here. This is where you lay people to rest. Here. And I vaguely recall a door I needed to unlock, like a silver door. But I don't know if that's my brain making up some shit. Because I can't find one. And I don't know if that's something that we already did. Like a little, like one of these. Oh, what if the names are something to go on? I didn't bother getting his fucking name. I thought something flashed there for like a millisecond. That's why I was double checking these ones in here. Because I remember being in here. And this still being a place that you could lay people to rest. These are old. And then that takes you back downstairs. Oh, man. Right, I'm not going through there again. Because we've been through there. Fuck. And then what do we do with the shoes if we go back to Jova? Because no one's there anymore. The elephant is, though. Is it in here? No. I mean, we can... It's getting late anyway, so there's no point in me going back to Marastan tonight, so we could just be, you know, jumping between locations to go and pick up some stuff. So I think... Let's go talk to this priest again. See if there's some context that I missed. You couldn't unlock this gate for me? Couldn't let me have that one shortcut? Unless he wants me to put this one back in Marastan. That would be really funny.
I feel relieved to have the ashes here with me. It gives me some solace with which to face the chaos upon us. I prepared a niche at the southern mausoleum for the urn, my father's final resting place. It will have to wait for now. The demons swarm along the grounds.
Edwin Tosan. I prepared a niche at the southern mausoleum for the urn. Hang on. But there isn't a southern one. There's nothing out there. Right? This is like just some random grave? Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, I might. Hang on. Okay. So there could be something here. Oh. Nope, can't get the flying one from here. Stop it. Stop trying. What the fuck? Have I been in here? I'll be back. Am I just finding places I missed the first time round? This sucks. No, these are all graves. Okay. Well, let's go down here because I don't know if I've been in here. What the fuck? What? Oh, it's a shortcut round. Oh my god, these are mausoleum. Oh god, there might be something in one of these. There! I wasn't completely insane. Ah, there we go. Oh, feels good. You have no idea, like, the dopamine hit I get from that, like, task complete. I don't get it from doing real ones. I don't get it from ticking shit off of a list. I get it from doing stuff like that. Oh, I'm so pleased. Okay, so we've done this. So now we could head to Jova to go and see if we can do anything with the elephant and those shoes. Because everybody's moved on, so I may have missed this one.
Bless you. You have done more for me than I can ever repay. May Setharis gaze upon you. Always.
You're welcome, Edwin. You seem like an alright guy. Well, I don't know. There's some pretty sucky Palamists in this game. But there's some sucky Sabinians as well, so... Ugh. Awkward. Alright. Let's head to the Akasa Marshes. But we still haven't done the time loop there. But we can go and have a quick chat to Victor. Because he might be able to upgrade these new things that I've got. Oh yeah, I should see if they're worth equipping, shouldn't I? I mean, the bracer probably is. But we also had relics. Yeah, it was a passive. Okay. So which one is which? This one is the one that makes my health like ridiculously massive. My passive is currently retaliate with tremendous fury, increasing damage dealt after parrying. So I kind of need to keep this one because it's like my whole thing. Embrace your inner demon, increasing melee damage but reducing limbic energy. But it increases it by 50% though. The damage bonus is, you know, what's getting me through fights a lot of the time. Oh, why can't I have two, you big bastards? Right, what's the... So what am I equipped? Vanquishing an enemy will restore your health and stamina, which has been really helping as well. Striking an enemy will reduce the damage you take. Very helpful for me. What was the one that we picked up? Strikes against you will... No, there was something else. Wasn't there? I thought we picked up another bracer, but it was like... Oh, it's this one, is it? Bracer of Rage. Striking an enemy will return a portion of the damage as health. Do I want that? More than striking an enemy will reduce the damage you take. Damage absorption 20%. Endurance bonus plus 2,000. Protection bonus plus 10% for 8 seconds. Whereas this is lifesteal. Should we give it a go for a little while? And see how it does. We can even go and probably upgrade it.
Let's get those weapons serviced.
Can you do it to this one?
I've outdone myself this time.
Thank you. Wait, where's my Sword of Rage? Oh, it's because it's fully upgraded, isn't it? So I'm not allowed to look at it or something. Maybe.
The towers will be...
That's right, yeah, okay. So if I do all of those... Now that I've got the bits for them, then they can all do as much as I need them to. Defensive gear. So let's upgrade you. What was the other one that I'm wearing? This one. And what was the other one that I had been wearing? Strikes against you will reduce the stamina cost of your next attack. Okay. I think I'll leave that. I don't need any of these because I'm not using them. You need to let me make glyphs, you motherfuckers. Alright. That'll do. Right. Let's see if I can remember which house has this toy in it. This is our house, so it's not this one. It's one of the ones up in the higher part of town. See, I still haven't done this side quest with this guy. It's nice of them to let me have this long in the game to fulfill it. Alright, it said about the well, didn't it? Which means she probably lived near here. It's not this one because that's the one that Rebecca was in. Is it in this one?
Damn it. Of course I drew the short straw.
Oh no, I don't want to talk to you. Is it up here? Yes. Never worn, good deed accomplished. Oh. I returned them, but there was no one here to have them. 'Cause she's already gone. Oh. At least we did it. Right. Okay. So that means that we should head to the Watcher's Nest. Because we've done a bunch of good deeds. And we need stuff. I fucking hate all of you. You all suck. Alright, let's save that. Hello! Sorry. I'm not here to talk to you. We're going to the Vista Hills. To get some stuff. And then we'll probably call it quits, because it's getting late. I don't know why you can't put me outside the rest. Where is it? It's been ages. It's been so long they've put their Halloween decorations out. All right, let's go. Where is he? Hey, fella.
Whenever you accomplish good deeds and close time loops, talk to me to see if you are worthy of a reward.
We've done some time loops as well. What's our status on time loops?
What's our status on time loops?
The calamity won't last very long thanks to you. Excellent work.
Hell yeah. Oh, this is what I need. Thank you. Night fade. The terror of night enshrouds you, making you undetectable by limbic entities. Okay. We got a new... Okay. Limbic energy condenses into a compact sheath, protecting you from incoming damage. So it's like a shield, yeah. Oh! A passive relic. Attune your weapon's resonance, increasing their experience gauge. What? Greater experience? You can't be giving that to me now! A deep yearning discharges a vortex of ecstasy energy, drawing all limbic entities into melee range and stunning them on arrival. We got the healing one again. What's this? The wisdom of the griffin. Find yourself awash in potential, passively restoring limbic energy. Useless. You spawn a pool of melancholy, eroding limbic entities within it with grieving pain. You can collapse it at will to inflict even greater torments. You can't be making shit that sounds that cool. Enter a state of rageful defiance that wards against getting stunned, staggered, knocked back, and any other crowd control effect thrown at you. Okay. Banish a manifestation of rage from whence it came. What? Knell of receding rage? Cooldown 9 minutes. Or second. It could be seconds. That seems a bit fast, though. So that's like get rid of a rage haze. Acute delirium swells and grips limbic entities in front of you, eroding their stance. These are all amazing upgrades. Oh my god, why have I gone so long not getting these? Focus on the enemy's vitals, increasing the limbic energy gained per strike. I don't care. Okay. I'm getting all these level 3s that I've needed. You create a link of pure fear between you and a targeted limbic entity, siphoning vitality from its terrified state. The Blessed Hand of Setharis. I'm not sure I want this. Electo's Might. Your weapons are guided by Setharis, increasing the damage of regular attacks. Great, because that's all I do. Oh my god, that's so fucking many.
Have I helped enough Hadeans?
Hadeans are lucky to have a vigil like you watching over
You
them.
damn right they are. We get more glyphs. Ugh. Stuns a limbic entity in front of you. Strikes against you will increase the damage of your next attack. This is why I've been struggling. Yeah, I should be using those as well. We got a new sword. Okay. Overwhelm enhanced. Oh my god. Yeah, I should have done this ages ago. That's so much stuff. That's ridiculous. What upgrades did I get for this one? Okay. So I didn't get the upgrade for the one that I've got on there, which is a shame. They're all rank 1s. Oh my god, okay. But what did I? Do I have the one that looks like a sword? No, I didn't get that one either. Okay. And that one was already a level 2. So... So these will be better by a large margin. That one makes you undetectable. And that one gives you gives you health back. I really like this one though. That sounds great. I'll leave it. Surely I got some upgrades for this. Alright, so I'm already using the level 2 there. What have I got on there? So I need... Oh, it's being used in a different weapon. Hang on. Shared pain. Oh, that causes like bleed on me though. I'm not a fan of that. What have I got? You spawn a pool of melancholy eroding limbic entities with it within it yeah, this was the one that sounded dope as hell. Give me that one. This one can be... I don't like that one. Stunning them. There we go. Oh, that is... Is that not the same? No. That's overwhelm. That's lingering pain. Okay. This passive sounds great. Fucking giving me more EXP for my weapons, you fuckers. If I didn't need that parry. We got all these actives. Right, that one boosts my health by a stupid amount. I don't need that one because I don't use limbic entity energy anytime. Your weapons are guided by Setharis, increasing the damage of regular attacks. And banish a manifestation of rage. I'm very tempted by that. How much health is it taking off of me to do that? Oh, come on. Give me my HUD. Give me my HUD, you bastards. I want to know how much health it takes away from me from not having it. Because I think it's the only thing keeping me alive. Oh, that's not that bad. That seems fine, in fact. It looks the same. So maybe it's like the look of it doesn't change, but like when you actually get hit, you notice it. We'll leave it for now. Okay, right. That is gonna be it now that I've done all that. Because I don't have enough time to be heading back to Maristan and figuring out what to do next. So we're going to save it there. We're going to call it for the evening, and we'll come back to this on Thursday. I think would be the best idea for today. So, thank you everybody for coming to hang out while I play video games. I've really enjoyed that. I feel accomplished after handing in all of those things that I'd done that I forgot to go and hand in. So that felt good. So yeah, cheers to Winterheart for bringing the raid along with all your people. I very much appreciate you constantly doing that. It's so kind of you to continue sharing your people with me. And I hope you enjoyed your time as well. Thanks for the stream. No problem, Mary. Cheers for being here as well. I'm sorry that your work is really dull at the moment. Fingers crossed it kicks up a little bit before you like get to have, you know, your own time to do your own things. Because there's nothing worse than being at work and not being able to do anything. It's fucking boring as hell. Right. So what's the docket this week? So if you are wanting to come and hang out with me again, I will be back tomorrow from 7:30 p.m. BST, and we are going to be playing some Expedition 33. And I know I've been saying for this for weeks, but however, it is actually true this time. I double checked with Lizzie, who is like my Bible for where to go in the game. And she said I've been to every location, because I don't have any intentions of going to fight Simon or Claire, or like defeat Simon or Claire. We are actually heading to the end, and I mean it this time. Yeah, almost the beginning of the end, maybe, possibly. Yeah, so I have booked in Expedition 33 for Tuesday and Friday this week, but there is a small chance that we might get through it all tomorrow. So stay tuned for that if you want to see the ending. If it doesn't all happen then it will be on Friday for absolute. So if you want to see that, come and hang out with me. I would love to have some company while I get to the end of Expedition 33, which has been so much fun. No, you don't. Fucking adverts. You fuck off. None of that shit. We're trying to say goodbye. Thank you. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing, and then like I said, I will be back from 7:30 p.m. on Thursday to continue our trek through Maristan in not Expedition 33, in Hell Is Us. So please join me for that as well. That is going to be it from me. I'm going to head on over here to say my goodbyes. So thank you all for being here. You've all been wonderful. I'm going to go put my head down. Cheers to Mary for the sub gifts. That's crazy. Winterheart for the raids, and everyone else for being here and constantly supporting me and hanging out with me. Don't forget that if you want to support the channel, you can do so through my Ko-fi page. If you do not want to or cannot do that kind of thing, don't worry. Other ways to support the channel are to share it with your friends, share my YouTube stuff. Where's the link for that? There we go. And to clip the channel whenever something stupid, funny, or cool happens, so that I can turn it into clips and put it on YouTube. Those are the best ways to support me if you are unable to do so monetarily, which I totally understand, and there is never any need for you to do so. It's just highly appreciated. That's going to be it from me. Like I said, I'm going to go put my head down because I got some more phone calls to make tomorrow. So cheers, everybody, for hanging out with me, and I will see you again tomorrow for Expedition 33. Good night!